smooth fella. What up everybody, Alpha here, aka Random Black Guy, aka Chocolate Face No Makeup, here with a quick review for the film Sonic 2.
Okay.
Sonic 2 is a sequel of Sonic that came out, I think, 2-3 years ago, directed by Jeff Foley or Fowler. Yeah, he's back once again as the director, and the cast is pretty much back once again. It's Jim Carrey, James Marsden, what's her name, Tiki, something like that. On the voice booth, obviously we got Ben Schwartz once again as Sonic. But this time we got my man, Stringer Bell himself, Idris Elba as Knuckles. I wasn't the biggest fan of the first film, but I wasn't even a hater either. I thought the first one was an entertaining, pretty much video game adaptation of a beloved video game. Sonic to me, I remember being a kid playing it on Sega Mega Drive, especially Sonic 2. Sonic 2 is awesome. I used to play that game a lot, and I even bought those mini Sega Mega Drive just so I can play Sonic. And yeah, Sonic overall is $1 billion company and franchise, and I think Sonic is it's great. I even was the kid who watched the Sonic Hedgehog, the 90s TV show with what's his name again? What's his name? Steve Urkel as Sonic. Just so you know how much I pretty much was raised with Sonic. So, I was excited because I pretty much liked the first film, and I wanted to see how they're going to bring up Sonic into the sequel. Is it going to be pretty much on the sequel cut and copy paste thing, or is it going to be a sequel repeat? No, it's not actually. It's not. So let me tell you about the plot. The plot once again is about Sonic, and after pretty much living in Green Hills, Sonic just want to prove himself to be a true hero, and his only chance to do that is when Dr. Robotnik is coming back to Earth, this time around with a new partner, Knuckles. And Sonic got to pretty much side with his new sidekick, Tails, this time around save Green Hills and also the world. So yeah, that is pretty much the plot of the film, and I'm gonna say it like this. Is it better than the first film? No. Is it worse than the first film? No. Guys, this is a charming, entertaining sequel, and it really feels like the gang and the production and Sega, everybody just came together and proved us wrong. They showed us that they can do a sequel. This is an entertaining one. I had a blast watching this film. And the thing about this is that it's not a sequel repeat. It is pretty much a continuation of the first film. Because Sonic in the first film, as a character, he was just all over the place. He wanted to just have fun. He didn't care. He just wanted to live his life. And this time around, he matured. He wanted to be a superhero. He found his niche, he found his purpose, and this time around he got Tails, and she is just the voice of reason in a way, and it's just kind of nice to see the partnership or companionship between Tails and Sonic. I was just excited when I saw the post-credit scene of the previous film with Tails. I was like, oh, yes, I'm so happy. The inner kid inside was just so pleased to see it. And I know that the voice of Tails is the same voice actress that is doing the game. So it's like nice to bring her back in the film because she has a distinctive voice. So you can clearly hear like, okay, that's her. That is her. So that was nice. Idris Elba's Knuckles. It's Idris Elba's, man. Come on. He's been doing a lot of voice acting, and he got a menacing voice. So him being Knuckles, the first time I saw that he was cast to be Knuckles, I was a little bit unsure if I wanted to see him as Knuckles, but he's a distinctive voice and he sounds menacing. And Knuckles, the interaction between Knuckles and Sonic, guys, you're gonna get pleased. It's awesome, man. And this time around, the action is better than the previous one. The action is more fun. and it's not too much cut in between shots. It feels like it's more a lingering shots on the action scene, and it's nice, man. It is really nice. I think the action is improved this time around. Great job, man. Great job. Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik. What do you expect is Jim Carrey? You can clearly see that he's having so much fun with this role. He can just pretty much let loose, have fun, spew one-liners, and just be Jim Carrey. This is the Jim Carrey for the 90s, you know, just having fun and just showing the audience like, hey, trust on me, I'm gonna make you guys laugh. And that's what he does. The story overall, I think, is good with Sonic. Everything that has to do with Sonic is good, but everything that has to do with James Martin's, I can't even say his last name, James Martin's character, to me, was just, it's kind of bland. It's just flat. You know, all the human characters that's not Dr. Robotnik are pretty boring, and they have a little bit less screen time, but overall, every time they were on the screen, I was bored because they weren't interesting. They wasn't doing anything to provide with story. They were pretty much just there to be there. And, you know, I understand the relationship between Sonic and James Marsden's character. You know, he's pretty much a dad to him. So I was like, okay, you know, you gotta have him being the guy to pretty much help him, but he's not doing anything with the plot to pretty much progress the plot. All the human characters are boring. They don't have anything to pretty much provide to the story. They just there to be there because it feels rather that the studio want to have humans instead of having a big chunk of the film being just Sonic. But yeah, that is pretty much my only complaint with the film. The CGI, I think, is improved this time around. It's better. I like texture this time around more, even though they have the aesthetic from the video game, you know, with the eyes, the nose, the mouth, it's still the same. It looked a little bit more real, so it felt more on the side this time around with the what's the name of the film, Detective Pikachu. You know, the texture, it just looks so real. It really feels like sometimes in some scenes that Sonic was like, oh, okay, I can clearly see that they progress on the CGI, and it really feels like he's there instead of just, you know, not being there. The opposite. Ah! Another thing is, what do you expect about this film? This film is predictable. It is really predictable. It has a lot of scenes that's just cliche. It can be either cringe, it can be either distracting, but it can also be really just fun or enjoyable. And to me, I was on that side. I was just seeing this as an enjoyable film, and I had fun. You know, this film is 10 times better than Uncharted. I'm saying it, guys. I'm saying it. This is a better structure of a film than freaking Uncharted. Make it make sense. The only human person I thought was a little bit funny, that provided most of the funny scene, is Natasha Roswell, I think it is. As Tiki Stamper's sister. She had some lines that was kind of funny. I was chuckling. I was like, okay, that's kind of funny. That's good. Because she's saying what the audiences are thinking. So it's like, okay, that's kind of nice. That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. You know, this film overall is a blockbuster action flick that I think just it steps up a bit better when it comes to the action. But this film is predictable as hell. It is cliche. It tends to be a little bit slower in the middle. It can be a little bit like, it's dragging a little bit, but the conclusion is great. And I think the first 30 to 40 minutes, I would say the first 20 to 30 minutes are really exciting, man. It gets you going, and it has some really great action scenes. This is a fun sequel to the predecessor. I think you guys will enjoy it, you know, from kids to fans. You all will enjoy it, man. So my rating of Sonic 2, I would give Sonic 2 3.1 out of 5. I really enjoy this, and I'm not saying this film is better than the previous one, but it's still a really good effort from the studio and the people surrounding this film, man. And like I said, it is predictable. The comedy can be a little bit cringy, but it's overall, I enjoyed it. The action scenes are amazing. The voice acting is great, I think, from everybody. But Idris Elba, man, he does a great job as Knuckles, man. He is awesome, man. Every line he delivers is just like, it's believable because it's freaking Idris Elba. So he brought his A game to this film. That it's weird when you hear Idris Elba just being awesome, and it's like he's bringing his all to this. So that was weird. But Jim Carrey also, man, he is fun, and I like the interaction between Knuckles and Dr. Robotnik. I thought it was really good. That was a great relationship between them. The other human characters, not necessary, but the adventure overall with Tails and Sonic, superb. I like that a lot, man. So guys, I think you guys will enjoy it. Yeah, you will have a smile on your face, and I think that this is a great next chapter on the Sonic franchise. Anyway, guys, what do you think about Sonic 2? I almost said Sonic Hedgehog 2. But yeah, did you like it? Did you not like it? Write your comments down below and let your boy know. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to click on the notification bell so every time I upload a new video, you'll be the first to see it. My name is Alfie, aka Random Black Guy, aka Chocolate Face No Makeup, with my review for Sonic 2. Until next time, guys, I'm giving you out there. Peace.